something American Eagle genes at. I don't know. That's out of our wheelhouse. Welcome to Under the Bridge, everybody.
Welcome to Under the Bridge.
I'm Cody, aka the Scarlet Troll, pronouns he, him.
And I am Greg, aka Greg, also pronouns he, him.
And this is our podcast where we talk news of the pop culture variety. Sometimes comic news, sometimes gaming news, pretty much always movie news, and also pretty much always a movie review. So make sure to ring the like button, smash that bell, and share the video around if you're into that sort of thing, because it really helps us out, and we appreciate it.
We appreciate it indubitably.
Let's see, what do we got in the docket here? I mean, I guess by the time this episode goes up, we'll be one day away from Paramount and Skydance Media closing their merger. I'm still not fully sure what the implications there are, other than maybe they got up into some shady shit for the president to let that through. Oh no, the president and shady shit. Who would have thought? Certainly not in the Epstein files. A little too early for that, do you think? It doesn't matter, I'm keeping it.
I mean, hey man, if Dr. King's daughter can put out a post saying, now do the Epstein files after Trump released files about her dad's murder, then anything is possible.
That's valid, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it was a whole thing. It was very funny because I heard about it from a clip from The Daily Show, and the gentleman who was hosting, it's like, this is how bad things are. Trump's back is against the wall so bad that he's having to release more Black history.
That's really good.
We can cut that, by the way. That's probably just too much of a tangent for this.
No, I'm fine with it. I'm good with it. Let it stay in.
Fair enough.
However, we are going to move on. I actually don't have an awful lot of news. This one, I know what you're thinking. But I swear to God, it's only because of who's attached to direct this, and because I do respect Margot Robbie. So...
Okay, so it's not about the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 race car, because that's what I'm thinking about right now.
What the hell are you talking about? Now I'm intrigued. What is this?
It's a race car. I was having a small argument with somebody about a particular car earlier today on the internet.
Oh, that's a futile place to go to have an argument.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, people being wrong on the internet, it's hard to ignore that shit, alright?
Yeah, I mean, it is everywhere.
Yes, oh god almighty. Anyway!
Yeah, so Tim Burton's doing a remake of Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, and...
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and it's now been confirmed that Margot Robbie's in early conversations to star in it.
Okay.
And also produce.
Okay, as is tradition.
Yeah, apparently, they are planning on updating it, because I believe the original version is about an heiress who becomes giant thanks to aliens and gets revenge on her cheating husband.
Alrighty.
I don't really think you need to update much. I think that would be fine, but... Oh god, the fan service in this is gonna be... I mean, if Margot Robbie's producing, probably not that bad, but...
I figure even with her in it, the thematics of it are going to be... I've never seen the original movie, but I imagine the thematics are going to be Barbie adjacent, for lack of a better descriptor.
In terms of actually having something to say about society and marginalization of women and the human condition?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Or maybe it'll just be a dumb sci-fi movie. Either one's good. Either one's fine.
Either one is good. Yes.
Oh my god, Greg, whenever this comes out, that could be a perfect Cinema Synergy tie-in.
Oh my god.
We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm scaling back on those a little bit, because doing them once a month is, draining.
A little too much.
It's a little draining, especially when the latest ones haven't been doing too great. Make sure to check those out if you can. Wink, wink. It took some time. I'm pleased with them.
Right.
But anyways, as far as I know, no release date, no real announcement of what it's going to be, aside from presumably involving a 50-foot woman. I mean, she's already technically done that, being the monolithic Barbie at the start of Barbie.
That is true.
In many ways, it's a role she's been preparing for years.
This is right. Well, as I say, you said that there was someone attached to this of particular note, besides Margot Robbie?
No one of note.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The main thing is just that Tim Burton's directing it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
On one hand, definitely interested in it because it's Margot Robbie. On the other hand, while I definitely have not seen all of the man's filmography, loses a few points for it being Tim Burton, in all honesty.
At least there's no pink elephant scene for him to leave out this time.
Yes. What do you mean he's with Monica Bellucci?
Oh, that explains a lot.
You think so?
Beetlejuice suddenly makes a lot more sense.
Oh, that's right. That's right, I forgot
did
about
not
that.
realize that. Oh, that explains so much. You son of a bitch. I can't really fault you, but you son of a bitch.
Right.
Okay, wow. Does that impact how I feel about Beetlejuice? Maybe I might like it a little bit more now, actually.
Oh, I figured obviously that makes you like it a little bit less.
No, at least now I can understand what her character was doing there, despite being mostly detached from the movie and having a bunch of scenes that have nothing to do with Beetlejuice. Now I get it. Now I understand. Alright, you got it, Mr. Burton.
Look, man, I just want some excuses to put my very attractive wife in the movie, okay?
Gunn does it.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does.
Plenty of people do it. Eventually, directors get a stable of actors that they like working with, and I mean, if you happen to be married to one, well...
Isn't it like in one of the Thor movies, Chris Hemsworth's wife and his kids show up in it?
Yeah, that's Thor Love and Thunder. She was the wolf lady who Thor makes out with, and then Love is played by his actual daughter.
Aww.
Fun fact, his wife was also a stand-in during the big kiss in Thor the Dark World, and that's why that was the one kiss that had chemistry.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
I mean, realistically speaking, convincing a studio to spend presumably at least probably tens of thousands of dollars or maybe more paying your wife to be in a movie, that's actually pretty genius.
Not a bad setup there.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm just so against nepotism in the movie industry. That's actually a great scam.
Nepotism in the movie industry is a long-standing tradition.
Is it a casting couch if they're already married?
I don't know if we're equipped to open that can of worms.
You know what? That's fair. Let's move on. This is already...
We've probably spent too much time on this topic as it is.
A Quiet Place Part 3.
Why?
I think Day 1 did pretty well.
Fair.
I mean, the series has grossed over $900 million in total. So, for 3 movies,
Jesus.
That's not bad.
Okay.
But no, it's going to be releasing July 9th, 2027, which, good God, that's less than 2 years away. Greg, you want to know something really disheartening?
Sure, I guess.
We are officially closer to 2050 than 2000.
Don't say that.
It's
How
true.
fucking dare you?
It's
Just shut
true.
the fuck up.
It's
Shut
true.
up, you. Don't
Like,
you
comment,
dare do
subscribe,
this
and
to
then
me.
shut the fuck up.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, and also John Krasinski's returning to direct.
Okay.
Because he did the first 2 movies, but not Day 1. Michael Sarnowski did Day 1. I think he also directed Pig.
Okay.
Which, glorious, frankly.
Oh,
Pretty
yes.
sure that was the same guy. We don't know much of anything else about A Quiet Place Part 3. We don't know if any of the cast from the other movies are returning, like Emily Blunt or Millicent Simmons or Noah Jupe. But we'll see. I guess Jamon Hansu, I think he died in the second one?
Oh, no kidding.
So presumably he wouldn't be back, I think.
Alright.
Man, it's been a minute since Part 2 came out, I feel like. Huh. Alright, anyways, we're gonna move on to the big news.
Oh boy.
After, it feels like months of rumors and speculation, we now have confirmation that Mark Ruffalo is part of the cast of Spider-Man Brand New Day, returning as the Hulk.
Huh. I figured that's something that they would have announced, like, ages ago.
I kind of would have figured that would be leading the Punisher announcement, if I'm honest. I kind of figured they'd go, oh, hey, there's Hulk in this Spider-Man movie, and also Punisher.
Yeah, you figured they would release both of those bits of news at the same time.
Yeah, you'd think. But also, to be fair, there's a year until this movie comes out, so they gotta stagger some of the announcements as it goes.
Fair enough.
Hell, that's a year assuming no pushbacks due to needing more time to work on the VFX or whatever.
Right.
But also returning, Michael Mando, who played Mac Gargan back in Spider-Man Homecoming, aka Scorpion, although he was not the Scorpion in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I do not remember that character, if I'm being completely honest.
He's the guy who was leading the ferry weapons trade deal, who then tries to get Vulture to give up Spider-Man's identity in the post-credit scene.
Oh, okay.
That guy, yeah.
That rings a bell.
God, it's good to have him back. I was worried they were going to abandon that entirely. Especially since No Way Home went all big multiverse on us. Good, yeah, cool.
I saw a thing, I didn't see it, but I saw a thing that I guess they showed Peter's new suit for this movie.
They did! It looks pretty damn good!
Okay, let me try and find what it looks like.
Oh, have you not seen it? Sorry.
No, I haven't seen it, I just saw it on my feed. It was one of those things, honestly, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, that's neat. I'll look at it later, because I'm sure we're going to talk about it on the podcast, and I never did.
I mean, the suit itself isn't really important, but here's a picture of it.
Oh, that's neato.
Why does it look like he's not actually there?
It kind of does. I mean, it's already pretty jarring that it's very clearly in the back of a studio. But, yeah, it does kind of look like he's either not there or he's been photoshopped into the picture.
I think I've been staring at too much CGI Wolverine mask, because it looks like he's not actually here, but I'm sure he has to be. They wouldn't have the VFX ready to go for the suit. That's just the actual suit. So, why does it look like he's got Ryan Reynolds and Green Lantern floating head syndrome?
Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I can kind of see it now. Yeah, like looking at his neck. Because it looks like the neck of the suit is smaller
tight.
than his actual neck.
That is probably a tight suit, is probably the thing.
Very. Also, I do appreciate that facially he does look older in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually aged.
He is no longer the babyface Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Now he is awkward adolescent face Spider-Man. Still finding himself young adult Spider-Man.
He is the I just ate 5 chili dog Spider-Man.
Oh, we'll get to that. How old is Tom Holland?
No, don't do it.
Greg, Tom Holland's only 2 years younger than us.
I'm pretty sure I've made jokes about that on this show too, because we're in the same age area, but it is a thing of, to his credit, genuinely speaking, it is amazing how much he looks like his younger self, I guess. He looks like he has not aged in the slightest. I could only imagine what he'll look like when he hits his 40s.
Good God.
Yeah.
Hell, Zendaya was also born in 1996.
Oh, no kidding.
Maybe it's just because we're used to them playing high schoolers.
So the Glee effect, but it actually works this time.
Yeah! That's very strange.
It is interesting, isn't it?
It's probably because most of what I watch is just superhero movies, which, come to think of it, there's like 11 months until the next major one. We are gonna be on fraud watch by the time Supergirl comes out. They will be so fucking onto us. They will finally know we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about when it comes to movie reviews. But hey, thanks for sticking with us so far.
I was gonna say, as if they didn't know already.
I like to pretend. I'm pretty good at pretending I know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry for accidentally ruining the illusion.
You're not doing squat.
Well, I was gonna say, no, I know I'm no good at it either.
Such is the life.
Yes.
No, this is huge. They're also rumoring a bunch of other villains. I'm not going to get into it because those are all just rumors. But
You're right.
Spidey, Punisher, and the Hulk all in one movie. One of these things is not like the other.
These three are unironically going to destroy like half of Brooklyn before the movie's over.
And I feel like the funniest thing is that which one doesn't belong could vary.
It could vary, couldn't it?
I could see Spider-Man and Hulk in a movie together, no problem, but I have a hard time justifying what Punisher's doing there. And then I could see Spider-Man and Punisher having a movie, but then a Hulk just kind of destroys the power balance.
I feel like it could be a thing where Hulk and Spider-Man team up together to stop the Punisher from doing something.
Frank's gonna fucking die.
Oh, God.
Don't get me wrong. Frank Castle is kind of a badass, but if you got Spidey and the Hulk after you, kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, the odds are not exactly in your favor there in terms of, like, power balance.
You know what's just occurred to me, Greg?
This
is the first time Punisher will have been in a movie since 2008.
Huh. That's something. And it's not even his movie. He's a guest character in someone else's movie.
Yeah, no, and it's so nuts because, like, we've been seeing him since, what was it, 2017? Is that when? No, 2016 is when Daredevil Season 2 came out, I think.
Yeah.
So...
Pretty sure.
Wow! That's hard to believe. That's hard to wrap my head around. Because we've been seeing him so many times in live action that it's just like, oh, right. He hasn't been in a movie for 18 years. Good God, he's still doing better than the Eternals at this rate. We'll see them again in 2050.
If we're lucky.
If I'm lucky. Let's go to trailer time.
Oh, wait, we're going straight to trailer time? You're not talking about the comic book thing that you showed me?
What did I show you?
MJ and Paul.
Oh, yeah, they're apparently breaking up as of All New Venom, but that issue's not out yet, so, like, I don't know for sure.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Also, her legs. Can I just say... her legs, and also the angelic sheen of the light coming from the window that is so horrifically obnoxious.
It's God himself expressing approval of this breakup.
Yeah!
But look, this is not cause for celebration. Breaking up with Paul is not the same thing as getting back with Peter.
No, it's not, but it is one of the first steps.
Is he named for the phrase robbing Peter to pay Paul?
Huh.
I fucking hate this. Let's go to trailer time.
Let's do trailer time.
It's trailer time again. We've got movie previews to watch. It's trailer time again. So I got some honorable mentions in the form of, there's a couple of trailers for movies that are going straight to streaming. Eeny Meeny is coming to Hulu, starring Samara Weaving, and Highest to Lowest, starring Denzel Washington, Jeffrey Wright, and what was his name? ASAP something?
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky, thank you.
Yes.
And these both look pretty good.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do indeed.
Honestly, I would rather watch Highest to Lowest. The problem is that it's coming to Apple TV.
Yeah, that's crazy to me that it's a Spike Lee movie that's exclusive to Apple TV.
I just canceled Paramount Plus, man. I'm not looking to pick up any more streaming services, alright? Sorry, Apple.
That is fair and valid.
And I mean, I have Hulu, so maybe I'll check out Eeny Meeny, but I don't know. I'm a big fan of championing the theatrical experience, which is why most of what I cover here is related to films that get a theatrical release.
Right.
In large part because that's the only way I can pay attention to a movie, is in a big giant dark room where it's the only thing in front of me for 50 fucking feet. Otherwise, I'm just checking my phone all the time going, what's on... What doom scrolling is on social media now?
Cody doom scrolls, I look up whatever's happening in the world of motorsport. Totally the same thing.
But we also got a trailer for Eternity, starring Elizabeth Olsen, and I have questions.
This is kind of fucked, honestly.
This is supremely fucked. So the premise is, when you die, you pick where in the afterlife you want to spend eternity, and Elizabeth Olsen's character is torn between her husband of, I think, 50-something years, or more, and her first love, who went off to war and died. And it's kind of funny, the way it's presented, don't get me wrong, but what a existentially horrifying nightmare.
Which is probably why it makes a good A24 movie.
Has this never come up before?
Not that I can think of.
No, I mean, in universe, you cannot tell me that this situation has not happened before.
I mean, that's probably why the aides, in one of the scenes in the trailer when Elizabeth Olsen goes, "It's not a competition," both her husbands are like, "Yes, it is," and then the aides are like, "No, it actually is a competition. That's the whole reason we're here."
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Obviously, there's every chance that in the movie they address that this has happened before. You'd think there'd be case studies. You'd think there'd be analyses of the results. Like, oh yeah, we find that statistically most people do this. Are they happy with it? I mean...
It depends on your definition of the word happy.
I mean, just, wow. This just makes me sad.
It's a shame because it does look interesting, and it looks like it should be a good time considering the cast and what's presented in this trailer. But the underlying tone and theme of the movie will cause depression for anyone who has any level of empathy.
I'm already upset. Oh, this comes out in November. I might have to go see this. I'm trying to break out of my comfort zone. I kind of have to now that there's no superhero movies out for 11 months.
Fair.
Good God.
Oh, what shall we do?
We're going back to the Dark Ages. We got one per year and we liked it like that.
Ah, the good days.
Actually, we didn't because most of them were shit.
Ah, the good days, where we can at least see those movies and make fun of them later to get some of our entertainment and our time back.
I'll say it, I like Daredevil. I like the original Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck. I'm a fan of it. It's stupid. I'm about it.
I still haven't seen that.
What the fuck? We're gonna have to fix that!
Yeah, I still haven't seen that movie.
The one with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner and Colin Farrell as Bullseye?
No, I definitely have not seen that, because I think I would remember Colin Farrell as Bullseye.
He kills an old lady on an airplane by trick-shotting a peanut into her throat?
No. Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen that.
Holy
Not to my knowledge,
shit.
at least. If I have seen it, it has been an extremely long time, and as such, it has been deleted from my internal recycle bin.
That's gonna have to go on the movie night list at some point. I'll bust out my Chinese bootleg copy of it.
Of course you have a Chinese bootleg copy of it.
To be fair, I found it at Movie Stop of all places. That I did not go seeking that out. I just found it. I like how I've co-opted this Eternity trailer discussion for talking about my Chinese bootleg copy of Daredevil. But my favorite part of the whole thing, aside from the fact that the subtitles are incomprehensible, is on the back of the box where it's supposed to have like a review quote and then the reviewer underneath. It says, "Calling on a new and more powerful generation of Digidestined." So they clearly took something from, like, Digimon the movie and put it on the back of his Daredevil box?
So that box was made for you, is what I'm hearing.
This is a tailor-made thing for me. They didn't have to do that. They did it anyway.
And you appreciate it.
I do. Circling back, Eternity, looking forward to that, which is a little more than I could say for the other rom-com that's on this list, the Threesome. I think it's supposed to be a comedy.
I identify very much with this dude's best friend who's just here to cause chaos and not be a good friend at all. With the one exception of his joke about, ooh, is a threesome still on the table? I personally would not have made that joke, but everything else this man does, including the bit at the end where he's just like, ooh, this is getting even better.
I do enjoy how he laughs along with the, do you always bring an extra person? That's pretty good.
I would be that shitty friend. I'm sorry to say. Oh, good God.
The premise of this is a man and two women have a threesome and both the women get pregnant.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And I think if I'm reading context clues correctly, one of them is the guy's ex.
Oh, even better.
Or at the very least, they have a very tumultuous, presumably on-again, off-again relationship.
Mm-hmm. And,
wow. Yeah.
There's a lot of toxicity in this, in all seriousness.
I kinda can't wait. Oh, right, this is September.
Isn't September at least a little bit stacked?
This is a month from now. Hold on a second, what else comes out that weekend? Because it's not about the month. It's about that particular weekend, you know?
Right.
Well, now that's interesting.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's Conjuring Last Rites. And this.
That's not a hard decision, is it?
Oh, and also an expansion of Splitsville. That's the one with Adria Arjona and Dakota Johnson with the two couples. Oh, this is a tough dilemma.
Man, we cannot escape potentiality of Dakota Johnson, can we?
No, she is inescapable, somehow.
See, this is her setting up for her horror supervillain arc. Just always being in movies that are like, oh, I don't know, until we get to a point where it's like, in her adorable, slightly aloof, like, soft voice, like, you don't have a choice. You just have to watch.
I know there's no killer in this movie, but somehow I can't help but think you're the killer.
Right. Oh, she could be such a good, like, killer in a horror movie.
I know! We've been over it. I'm not gonna harp on about it. We're gonna move on.
Yes.
We also got a new trailer for The Conjuring Last Rites, which, oh boy, we're coming full circle. Apparently it's the first demon they ever dealt with, who they ran away from. Neat.
Oh my god, how could we? We actually listened to our survival instinct.
I remember back when I was really looking forward to every single one of these, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There was a time when The Conjuring was one of the best ongoing... I don't want to call it a cinematic universe, because, I mean, most of the spin-offs were just about the one fucking doll, but...
Right.
Still, there was a time when...
Back in the good days.
I mean, I guess to be fair, cinematic universes are still really hard to pull off. Even Marvel's kind of flopping on it now. Flop's not the right word. They're struggling, but, you know, it's still going.
Right.
But I mean, this does still look like it's got some good potential scares in it, some good moments. And I don't think this is the last one by any stretch of the imagination. I believe them when they say it's the last mainline Conjuring, but I'm sure they'll figure out something else.
I never saw The Nun 2, but I'm sure they'll keep on doing the Nun movies and whatever other spin-offs they have going on.
God, I hope not, because The Nun 2 already ran into a problem I already know.
This trailer time is just trailer time plus tangents.
The best thing to come out of The Nun 2 was me ramping up to the worst joke I ever made.
In general or in the theater?
In general, don't you remember I wouldn't make a habit out of it?
Oh, that's right.
You were very disappointed.
I forgot about that horrific dad joke.
Yeah, I was quite proud, actually.
Sure, man. Whatever you say, dog.
Wouldn't make a habit out of it.
Ugh.
And then we also got a new trailer for Zootopia 2. I love the partner counseling in this.
Is it something that you identify with?
Listen, I'm not on trial here, but...
I very much enjoyed the counselor calling out Judy on her shit.
And then calling out Nick on his shit when he starts laughing about it. And here we see the source of discomfort.
Ouch.
Alright, now see here. Janet has chosen to take her partner's smile as a sign of aggression. Was it Janet? I think it might have been Janet.
Yeah, just whips out a spritz bottle, does absolutely fuck and all.
Someone get the hose, please. I like the bit with Nick accidentally throwing a soda can that's too big for him through the wall.
How? When that happened, I was just like, fucking how, dude?
I relate to Paul entirely too much, the little shrew guy who gets sprayed.
Who the fuck is Paul?
No, we're moving on. So is Mary Jane. We're moving on.
I did feel very bad for Paul in the trailer, not in the Spider-Man comics. Though.
Yeah. I like the bit with Frou Frou's daughter saying, "Kiss my ring," and then the shrew's just snarling at Nick, "Kiss it!"
Kiss the ring, bitch, Chappelle Show reference. First movie as a whole was great, but it's like, yeah, that's right, you were one of the more entertaining parts of the first movie.
And now we got Ki-Hui Kwan as a snake, who is definitely not the subject of racial profiling in this movie.
No siree, Bob. What would
give
little. You that idea?
No morals here. This is certainly not one of them woke DEI productions, wink wink. This
is a Disney movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be so easy, Greg. It'd be so damn easy to... just be one of those fucking grifting assholes.
Yeah, but we actually have standards.
But here I am, being genuinely a little bit excited for Zootopia 2.
Ignore the fact that at one point, this man, partially through my own coercion, double featured F1 and Mafregan 2.0 in the same weekend.
I did do that. I did. Let's not pretend I have standards. One of my favorite movies of... You know what? No. I'm gonna stand by it. Hundreds of Beavers is the best movie of 2024. I stand by that.
Yeah, no, Hundreds of Beavers is a good movie.
I was gonna make a disparaging joke. I don't have it in me. That movie's phenomenal. Cinema in its highest form.
Yes, indeed.
Let's go to box office.
Let's do the box office.
So we did see the highest grossing movie domestically this weekend, last weekend.
Okay.
Because it's still the Fantastic Four First Steps, although that's with a pretty big asterisk. Much like Thunderbolts.
How could you?
Because it's being reported that the movie made $40 million domestically this weekend. Actually, it might be a little bit less. Official tallies aren't fully done finalizing yet, I guess. Either way, it's looking at a 66-67% drop from first weekend, which is not great.
I'm pretty sure that's a statistical anomaly.
I think Captain America Brave New World did worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that was in the 70s, now that I think about it.
I think it was high 60s. But it's sitting at $198.4 million domestically in total and $368.7 million worldwide. With a $200 million budget, it's probably still got a ways to go to profitability. It is most likely going to pass Captain America Brave New World and Thunderbolts at the box office to be the highest grossing Marvel Studios release of 2025. That does not mean much.
No, it does not. It's going to struggle to make a profit. How else are they going to pay for their Fantastic Four X Little Caesars promo?
Good God.
You've seen that, right?
Yes, I'm well aware. It looks disgusting.
Yeah, no, I saw the pizza that they're showing for. I'm like, this is a nasty-ass looking pizza.
Why the fuck would I want 2 slices of 4 completely unrelated things? I mean, I guess there's some niche situations where that might be something that's worthwhile, but... no. I want a whole damn Hawaiian, thank you.
I could see it being something where you're a comic book nerd, but also a massive pothead, because that's the only reason that pizza would make sense, in all honesty.
Dude, I gotta get the Fantastic Four pizza. So yeah, that's a little disappointing. Superman's still doing good. It's past $550 million worldwide.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
The movie we saw this weekend, The Naked Gun, that took 3rd place.
Okay.
It's being reported that it made $17 million domestically this weekend and in total. It's sitting at $28.5 million worldwide. That is against a $42 million budget, so it's gonna need some legs to keep going.
I mean, I know that's a low budget, relatively speaking, for a major movie, but that is more than I anticipated. I figured this would be in the 20s as far as budget goes.
Liam Neeson ain't cheap, I don't think.
I could see it being a thing of a combination of Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson not being cheap.
That's fair. Before we get into The Naked Gun, though, Bambi the Reckoning, a movie that I also saw not quite this weekend.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Actually, I broke my streak.
You did? Well, I mean, technically you didn't see Blood and Honey in theaters, so...
No, actually, you know what? That's fair. That is fair.
So you could continue the streak if we choose to watch it at some point later.
Which, I mean, I'm sure we will at some point.
Yeah, probably. That took in $141,292 as of latest reporting. I'm pretty sure it's out of theaters at this point. We don't have budget information, but this, I believe, is shaping up to be the lowest grossing of the Twisted Childhood universe. God, I still can't believe there's a name for it.
Wasn't either Peter Pan or Blood and Honey 2, didn't one of those have, like, an actually ridiculous budget for what it is?
I want to say Blood and Honey 2 was... Hold on. No, I don't want Blood and Honey, the 1976 single by Amanda Lear. What would make you think? What about me makes you think that's what I'm interested in here?
Hey, you typed it into Google.
I mean, actually, no, they're all pretty modestly budgeted. Even Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 had a $500,000 budget, and I think that was the highest budgeted one of the bunch.
That still seems excessive, though.
You still gotta pay for location, you still gotta cover distribution and stuff. So, I mean, that all factors in. In fact, I think this is the only one I can't find budget information for easily, Bambi the Reckoning, but... It certainly appears to be the lowest grossing currently. We'll see. Maybe they'll do re-releases that'll help it get back up and running, but I can kinda see it, because being 100%, I think this is the least of the four.
This is the least good. Well, okay, none of these are good movies.
This is the one I am probably less likely to rewatch, I feel like. Well...
Okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah, even more so than Peter Pan.
I liked Peter Pan. I think Peter Pan was, in terms of being quote-unquote quality, the best one.
Fair. Yeah, Peter Pan did kind of feel like more of like a homegrown thriller horror movie, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, also to be fair, it's not that Bambi the Reckoning is a bad movie. In fact, dare I say, I don't know, it's still pretty campy. I think part of the problem is it's less recognizably its source material than the other ones.
Well, yeah, because it's like a 3D deer.
Yeah, and I mean, there's little nods to other Bambi elements, but also for the most part, this could just be a giant mutated deer movie. There's nothing that specifically makes it Bambi.
Resident Evil Deer Edition.
Whew, boy, okay.
I think I broke him a little bit just now.
And I think part of the problem is, there's only so many ways you can creatively have a deer kill a bunch of people. To the point where... God, I kind of want to do a minor spoiler section.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna say, I think it's out of theaters, so it kind of doesn't matter if I say it's worth watching or not. I think taken as a whole, as part of the Twisted Childhood universe, is probably watching, but that'll depend on what happens in, I can't believe I'm gonna say it, Pooniverse, Monsters Assemble.
Ugh, I still feel like that title is potentially a slur.
It sounds like one, doesn't it?
A little bit.
I can't put my finger on it. But, taken as its own standalone thing, there's better things you could watch.
Like Fantastic Four.
Like Fantastic Four, or The Naked Gun, or, frankly, stay at home and watch any of the other Twisted Childhood Universe movies.
Or The Materialists.
Yeah, I guess.
I like how you had to pause and think about it for a second. It's just like, a mutated Bambi fucking people up, or Dakota Johnson dating movie.
You know, I think I'm actually gonna put this in one of the most movies of all time. No.
Oh boy.
It's not quite terrible enough for it's stupid and terrible, but I'm about it. And it's also, I can't call it decent. I can't put it in this as decent. But I also don't want to put it in Don't Pay Money to See This, because, I mean, I had a better time with it than that. There's at least a couple of kills that are amusing enough, so yeah, I guess I'll put it in one of the most movies of all time. I'm not super likely to rewatch it, but I might for somebody else's sake.
I was going to say this might be the next entry in Ask Me About It Later.
Ooh, that is an option. I don't want to overdo it, but we are now in the 8th month of the year, and I do only have one movie in there. So you know what? I think I might have to put it in Try Asking Again.
Okay.
I am not sure. And to get a little bit into why, if you don't want to get spoiled on Bambi the Reckoning, make sure to click away in 3, 2, 1. So, the premise of this one is that Bambi's mate was shot by... No, not shot, run over, I think, by developers who were doing something, raising the forest and whatever, and also poisoning the water, which Bambi then drank from, which then basically turned him in a toxic Avenger, but deer form. And...
Okay, that's a description.
This movie's quite a bit of, Gaia's wrath, nature's revenge for man's hubris in trying to alter the environment and taking advantage of it to suit their purposes, but it's not good enough to really mean anything with that, you know? Because half the kills in this, I feel like, aren't even done by Bambi.
Oh, really?
One character gets shot by hunters while out and about looking for help. Somebody else gets accidentally dragged behind an RV when they're trying to drive away from Bambi.
Jesus Christ.
Well, one person dies to mutant bunnies, and I can't really complain about that one because that's kind of my favorite bit in the movie. Both because the character is a little shit who had it coming, but also because that's the thing that makes it feel more like an expansion into Bambi. Not enough, because I mean, any forest with mutated deer will probably have mutated rabbits, so there's still not enough of a distinction of what makes this Bambi versus just mutated horror forest, you know?
Fair.
But it's really great because there's one bit with where this bunny is just approaching this dipshit, I want to say teen/young adult, and he just fucking punts the bunny away. It hops back up, looking none the worse for the wear, and then hisses, revealing rows of sharp teeth.
Oh my.
And then more bunnies start hopping out of nowhere.
Oh no.
And the kid's trying to back away, and then he trips and his head lands in a bear trap.
Oh.
And then the bunnies jump on him and start tearing him apart. It's great.
Is this better than the scene where the kid gets killed at the beginning of,
Oh, Final Destination Bloodlines. No, it's not better than that.
It
is not better than that.
Okay.
I'll promise you that one. That was kind of the main big spoiler I had, was just the fact that, like, the deer doesn't even get a good chunk of the kills.
Okay.
And, I don't know, it feels like this is the one where they were maybe trying to do something bigger with it, but their reach exceeds their grasp, and it really impacts the quality.
Eyes a little bit bigger than their stomach, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I gotta put it in Try Asking Again.
Alrighty.
I don't know. I mean, I'm probably more likely to watch it than almost anything in one of the most movies of all time. Huh.
I feel like any movie that you put in the Ask Me Again later category is at least a movie that you are more likely to watch again, because it's a movie that forces you to actually think about what you're watching, for better or for worse.
Yeah. Anyways, that was a really short spoiler section. On to The Naked Gun.
On to Naked Gun.
So, directed by Akiva Schaffer of The Lonely Island fame.
That explains so much. Holy shit. This movie... I mean, this movie is already phenomenal and is already a great homage to the original, but man, a lot more of this movie just made sense on that alone.
You know... Yeah.
Like, tell me I'm wrong.
No, you are definitely correct. You know what? I was mixing it up with Akiva Goldsman, who is a screenwriter who, among other things, worked on the script for Batman and Robin and I, Robot, and that's where the disconnect is in my head. I thought it was a different Akiva.
Fair.
So, The Naked Gun, it's a parody and or satire of cop movies, and this one stars Liam Neeson as Lieutenant Frank Drebin Jr., son of Leslie Nielsen's Lieutenant Frank Drebin, who is obviously not in this movie because Leslie Nielsen passed away some time ago.
Right.
How long ago was that, actually?
2010, I believe?
Good fucking God! I thought it was like a few years ago. What do you mean it's been 15? Fuck! And this is another one that's going to be really hard to talk about without spoilers, specifically because it's a comedy. And comedies are hard to review.
Not only that, the comedy part of it, that actually is important, literally starts 3 minutes into the fucking movie. The first real joke in this movie happens 3 minutes in, and it almost killed me.
I think it was sooner than 3 minutes.
Oh, do you think it was less than 3 minutes?
I think it was less than 3 minutes. I mean, maybe if you count all the logos, it was 3 minutes, but...
Well, no, the joke came before the logos.
Did it?
Or no, I'm getting confused with the title card. Yes.
Oh, yeah, it came
Including
before the title
logos.
card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the important part is, this is a funny fucking movie.
It is a nutty fucking movie.
Absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that Moses Jones is credited as not Nordberg Jr.?
Oh, that's good.
That's really funny. We could talk about that joke, because that was in the trailer. The one with the whole wall of cops looking at their dead dads and saying how much they miss them. And then the, quote, new Nordberg is looking at O.J. Simpson's photo and just looks at the camera and just shakes his head.
Hey, Dad. No.
Really good. I'm very pleased. The first trailer had me convinced this was gonna be fucking terrible.
And it was not.
It was not. I know this isn't the movie for that, but I ultimately settled on putting it in a very good movie.
Oh, no kidding.
I contemplated putting it in This Is Cinema. But this is gonna be a real Weenie Hut Jr. nitpick.
Oh, boy.
There's too many jokes about abuse of police authority to no end.
I could kind of see it.
And I know, this isn't the movie for that, this isn't the franchise for that, but I was kind of hoping if you're gonna put those jokes in, you do something with them.
Right. And
instead, it's just another stupid fucking parody movie, which is fine. It's fine. It doesn't need to be smarter than that, and I know that's my own problem. And I mean, there's some smart jokes in it, and then there are some jokes that are, well, utterly bizarre.
There are some jokes that are bizarre. There are jokes that activate my internal disappointed school teacher mode. There's a couple jokes that I'm pretty sure made people mad at me when I didn't laugh. I was just like, oh! Jesus Christ. This movie's a riot.
I guess, so I've never been 100% clear on the difference of parody versus satire. I think there are some satirical elements in the form of Richard Kane, the big tech CEO. That feels like a satire. Because as I understand it, parody is just a humorous spin on something. Satire is intended to be a humorous critique, usually aimed at something in power, aimed to look at it from a different angle. So in that aspect, yeah, there's definitely some satire in it. I just kind of feel like maybe the satire should have also been a little expanded.
Fair.
Unless the refusal to go anywhere with it is actually the satire. Fuck me, I'm overanalyzing Liam Neeson and the Naked Gun.
Have we done the premise yet?
Can we?
I don't think so, honestly. Because, again, with you talking about this being a comedy, and once again, really want to emphasize that this is a comedy that starts being a comedy pretty much from the word go. It's hard to really talk about the overarching premise without giving away at least some of the humor.
I guess we can start a little bit. So, Frank Jr. is a member of Police Squad, a specialized unit that's part of the LAPD, and his renegade, reckless behavior has got him on thin ice with his boss, so he gets pulled off of a bank job and gets assigned to investigating a apparent traffic accident, only to find that it reaches deeper than he ever thought. Loves are found and then lost and then found again. Conspiracies are unraveled. I'm not going to say which movie they ripped off because that will give away what happens.
Conspiracies are unraveled. Ovens are cleaned.
Weird Al Yankovic appears as is standard for this franchise.
That's right, he does usually show up in these, doesn't he?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's been in all of them. Good on him.
Yes.
God, that's still my... Okay, you know what? You want the perfect example of how I am as a movie watcher? My favorite movie of 2022 was Weird the Al Yankovic Story. As much as I champion the theatrical experience, my favorite movie of 2022 was a Roku channel exclusive.
Good job.
Fucking A. I'm going to say something potentially controversial.
Oh boy.
I think this is Liam Neeson's best movie role ever.
It's definitely one of his best roles in quite some time.
The man is fucking unhinged.
Oh yeah, he is. He honestly looks like he could bite and tear a beef jerky in his mouth just for shits and giggles in the most aggressive way possible.
I believe this man would bite the head off a live chicken.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I mean that with the highest possible respect, as weird as that sounds.
Right.
But, no, he is great in this. They have perfectly captured what Frank Drebin is all about, even though it's not the same Frank Drebin.
I feel like they do a thing where they capture Frank Drebin's spirit, while still making Drebin Jr. is still very distinct from the original Frank Drebin.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty dumb movie, but you're not watching the Naked Gun movies for
plot.
For particularly sharp wit or a good mystery. You're watching it for non-stop gags, and it absolutely delivers on that front.
I mean, there's a little bit of wit. Just a tiny bit.
But it's in the jokes. It's not in the movie, you know?
Yeah. It's in some of the dad jokes in particular.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's full of them. The moment where I started thinking I might be wrong about this movie was the second trailer where he says, "Please take a chair," and then she starts dragging the chair out behind her. That was when I went, yes, that is the Naked Gun. Well done.
That is the spirit of the Naked Gun franchise.
And this continues that. The movie did not disappoint me on that front. This is a funny fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
And some pretty good action, too.
Yeah, honestly.
Which, I mean, it's Liam Neeson, so that's not super surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Although he's also getting on in years, so...
Yeah, he's in his early 70s?
Think? Good God. 73? He's almost mid-70s.
Oh, wow.
He looks terrific! You fucking serious? Huh.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps it together really well for his age, that's for sure.
I mean, I guess that's what having a buttload of money will do for you.
Yeah. Do you know how much money I got from having to rescue my fictional daughter multiple times?
We also got Paul Walter Hauser, straight off of being Mole Man in Fantastic Four First Steps, as Ed Hawken Jr., Frank's partner.
Right.
He is a really good straight man, which you need for this kind of thing. You need somebody who's just goofy enough that he doesn't feel completely unmoored from the movie, but also like he's not Liam Neeson off in his own little Looney Tune world.
Yeah, he still needs to feel like he's on some kind of regular level with everyone else.
Yeah. God, I wish I had my notebook for this, but I didn't think to bring it, and also I was like, I'm not gonna have as much time to write down jokes as I want, probably.
No, and especially with how rapid fire the jokes are in this film. Like, honestly, I don't think he would have had a chance to write any notes during this film.
Yeah. Pamela Anderson does a good job.
Oh, yeah.
She carries the movie very well as a co-lead.
Very much so, indeed.
And just, some of the gags that they went to require enough, props or effects that it's just like, wow, you really did this for a Naked Gun movie, huh?
Yeah. Including a particular cameo.
Yeah, wow. We'll get to that.
There's a particular cameo I'm just like, are you fucking serious right now?
Honestly, there's a couple of cameos where I went, really? They got you?
Yeah.
But, hey, you know what? I don't know. I'm kind of running out of things that aren't spoilers, because there's really only so many ways you could say this has got a ton of jokes and most of them land.
Right.
So ultimately, should you pay money to see this? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
I feel a little dirty saying that because it's Paramount, but hey, you know, art is art, I guess. But don't support J.K. Rowling. Or do. I'm not your fucking conscience.
I'm not your dad.
Yeah. So, yeah, spoilers, you think?
I think so.
Alright, so if you don't want to get spoiled on The Naked Gun 2025, make sure to click away in 3, 2, 1. You know, before the American Eagle bit that I did at the start, I had the horrifying realization that given how I tend to name these episodes, the most obvious options are either Bambi the Reckoning Gun or The Naked Bambi.
I think
I don't like either of those.
no. The Naked Gun featuring Bambi.
But it's not. That's a lie.
Bambi featuring Naked Gun?
So, I know Dave Bautista was a big jump scare in this movie, but you know who else was a bit of a jump scare? Oh god, what? Busta Rhymes is here.
Yeah, he is. He plays like one of the robbers.
Who gets interrogated and has to watch the body cam footage of Frank shouting down on chili dogs, then having a bathroom emergency where he busts into a cafe or something, and then fires his gun to get people to clear out of the line.
You know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure that bit was shown in the second trailer, but even still, I was not ready for it. Especially because it's bad enough that happens, but the way it's done is great, because it's not just him whipping out his service weapon, it's him whipping out his service weapon, and there is a pause between him whipping out his gun, people realizing it's his gun, and him shooting it, that honestly just adds to the comedic timing of it all.
There's also the bit of what you don't see is just him getting back in the car and him getting mad at himself about it, and then going in for another chili dog, complete with Busta Rhymes' bank robber sitting there going, "No, don't have another chili dog."
Don't do it, dog. And then Liam Neeson in the corner, just dejected, just goes, "I had 5 more after that."
That's so fucking good.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And the worst part is that the people, whoever the woman was who was presenting the footage, she was having the time of her life in that. She, like, you should tell she's just having an oddly great time watching Drebin be miserable, to the point where she has to be told, hey, like, speed up. It's like, oh, okay, sorry, I was just watching.
The fact that right at the start, the thing being stolen from the bank is a literal plot device.
Which caught me, because it was a thing of, alright, what's going to be the first joke? I wasn't expecting it that quickly, and I'm glad I didn't have a drink, because I would have done a spit take there. Because
you know what I should have said in favor of this movie in the non-spoiler section? This movie gave me the hiccups.
It did. I was actually worried for this man for a little bit.
They were pretty intense hiccups.
Yeah, but it was a thing that just shows plot device, and I just went, okay. Alright, we're off to a good start. Oh, man.
Since when are police expected to follow the laws?
Since forever.
Who's gonna arrest me? Other cops? Yes!
Oh, this is good, but this is real on the nose right now.
Infuriating.
Oh, it's very infuriating. That and the whole bit where he's interrogating a bartender played by Cody Rhodes, who I was not expecting to show up in this, too. And he's doing the whole process of elimination.
Oh, yeah.
Just the horrible shit that he's done as a police officer. You shot my brother. That could be thousands of people. He was running away from you. Okay, that could be like hundreds of people. Unarmed. Okay, maybe
at
like
least 50.
At least 50. He was white. Oh! How is he? It's like, are you serious? Not great.
Oh, so good.
Oh, that's scathing.
It's like, alright, let's get the evidence out of here. And they have a fucking, like, coin-operated crane trying to pick up the car, and then it falls out.
So, the thing I was worried about going into this movie, because the Naked Gun films are filmed in a very particular way that, honestly, being very funny, being extremely well made, does kind of fit with how movies were made back then. So it is one of those things where I wasn't sure. I was going, I don't know if this movie can really translate that style of filming and that style of like commentary and everything else into what people usually expect from a modern day movie. And I am so happy I was proven wrong. Again, just from the other gags of Pamela Anderson after being dissatisfied with Drebin's answer at the beginning, just going like, you know what? I think I will take that chair, and literally steals the chair.
The bit with Frank telling Richard Kane, I need to look at your security footage. May I ask why? Yes, you may. And just an awkward pause that goes on entirely too long.
That was a moment where you're laughing your ass off. I'm just, ah.
I'm a sucker for those kind of jokes, alright?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Again, it's the whole thing of like being disappointed, but also wanting to cheer on your smart ass student where he's like, you know what? He got me. He got me there. I wasn't ready for that. That and the bit where Drebin is in the apartment with Beth Davenport and they're talking about like their past and their schools and all that. And she mentions she went to the university in California. Drebin goes, UCLA?
And she just says, yeah, I see it every day. I live here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. To get a little meta/inside baseball, that is a joke I would actually expect from Cody, which is why I got disappointed.
I'm glad we're friends, too.
Yes. Oh, sweet Jesus. But it was fucking good. And then just the whole bit following of one of Richard Kane's henchmen spying on Frank with a thermal camera and just completely misinterpreting everything that's happening.
Yeah, we see part of the joke in the trailer where it looks like Pamela Anderson's giving him a hand job, but she's actually cleaning out the oven. They're just positioned in such a way that it looks awkward from the thermal imaging. But then the joke gets worse because
the joke goes past 11.
Then you get them basting a turkey, also with awkward positioning.
Yes.
And then Frank's dog shows up. And I'm not gonna spoil where the joke goes, but I will share Sig Gustafsson's reaction watching it through those thermal imaging binoculars. Oh, I don't like this.
You know what, man? I understand. That shit's too real for you.
The fact that Frank convinces him to turn on Kane by insinuating you're gonna go to jail, and not insinuating, oh, you're gonna get sexually assaulted in prison. He goes, oh no, you're gonna go viral because you're so pretty, and then they'll lobby for you to get released on parole or good behavior or whatever, but now you got an image to maintain, and now you're gonna have to cut out carbs. Next thing you know, there's some new guy in jail who's advocating for body positivity, but your whole thing is on not eating carbs anymore, so you still gotta stay thin, and then eventually you're gonna try to shoot yourself in the head because you can't take it anymore, the fame and the crushing weight of expectations, but you're gonna just miss enough to only shoot the part of your brain that regulates your farts, so you'll be farting uncontrollably the rest of your life. It's just...
I was not expecting such a long, drawn-out thing like that to end at fart joke.
I know.
I was genuinely caught off guard by that. Really? That's where we're taking this. It's just torturous fart joke.
O.J. Simpson's not the only one who gets put on blast. We've also got a drink from Bill Cosby's private collection, at which point Pamela Anderson spits it right out.
There's a whole bit where, like, Beth is trying to trick Richard Kane, and she's having a drink with him. And he's like, cheers. She takes a sip. It's like, yes, this is from Cosby's personal collection. Immediately spits it out. I'm just like, oh, Jesus. Ugh.
You've got Pamela Anderson doing the most deranged jazz number ever.
Oh God, my ancestors, my poor people.
I don't have the right to offer this apology, but on behalf of all white people, I am sorry. And I do not expect forgiveness.
And it's unfortunate because it is actually one of the best, well, it's not one of the best, it's definitely a good part of the movie, but it is integral to what happens in the rest of the film.
Yeah, because it lets Frank sneak into the camera room to view footage. Oh my god. And the best part is, it's the best, worst thing I've ever heard.
Mm.
You can tell she's not terrible. She's intentionally putting on it, like Pamela Anderson, the actress, not the character, is intentionally putting on an affectation here to make it as bad as she possibly can. And that's just really fucking funny to me.
I wouldn't be surprised if her bit of that in the script was just said, just go nuts.
You want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts.
You've got the triple bit of Frank getting the confession out of Sig, and then it turning out that the hospital room was a fucking set that then unfolds to reveal that they're just in a fucking warehouse or something. And as soon as Frank is done going, yeah, so we got a coercion out of him, so what? Then just fucking, that room breaks down, it's another set, Internal Affairs is about to fucking bust him for ignoring people's rights.
For coercion, basically, yeah.
And then he goes, how'd you get this whole thing set up? I threatened some construction workers that I'd pull their permits if they didn't do this for me. And then that fucking set unfolds down and she gets fucking arrested by OSHA.
Oh, God.
It then immediately just cuts to where the villain scheme is taking place because he's ripping off Kingsman with a fucking radio-triggered hate plague at the PonziScheme.com arena.
Which, by the way, is actually a reference to the real-life Staples Center in LA.
Holy shit.
Because the Staples Center, I don't know if it was bought out or whatever, but the Staples Center had actually been renamed to the Crypto.com arena.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. When I found that, I was just like, oh, that's perfect. That is a perfect meta joke for a movie like this.
You have shit like Richard Kane, who's totally not Elon Musk's electric cars being completely hijackable, only for Frank to be able to get out. But, well, first, he busts open the windshield because the car is trying to drive him into the ocean. And then there's a clown crossing the street holding a bunch of balloons that then get in the car that make it hard for him to get out. And then crashes into a crate full of bees. And then...
But they don't see the line. They don't see the line. It's right there.
I mean, he's not Nicolas Cage. Why would he?
Mm.
And then he ends up trapped back in the car because two guys are carrying the exact type of windshield that then seals itself in place.
Safe light repair, safe light replace.
Fuck you.
Look, man, I'm not the one who came up with the thing, alright?
And then it turns out the car's assistant is just fucking Clippy and he opens the doors for him.
Mm.
And there's so many good running gags, like him constantly breaking phones when he's on the run, constantly being handed cups of coffee even while he's already got a full one.
Or while he's driving.
While he's driving. Oh,
Ugh.
this is a fun movie.
Yeah, and we haven't even scratched the surface, honestly, for the most
No,
part.
I mean, there's a whole scene of them animating a fucking snowman, having a threesome with the snowman at first, only to ultimately push the snowman out, and the snowman tries to go on a murderous rampage of revenge, including emptying out Frank's inhaler, which never comes up again, only to get beheaded by fucking Beth with a katana.
And that was a moment where once they finished that and went back to LA, I'm like, wait, that wasn't a dream? That actually fucking happened? I was gobsmacked. This wasn't a fever dream. This wasn't a weird-ass continuation. No, this happened in the events of these people's lives. Holy fucking shit.
And this is during a montage set to Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Starship.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Richard Kane and Frank Drebin bonding over allegedly loving the Black Eyed Peas, and then Fergalicious plays during the climax.
Jesus Christ.
I'll confess, they make a point of not trusting anybody who doesn't love the Black Eyed Peas, and I will confess I am one of those people, but hey.
I am also one of those people.
Hey, alright.
Mm.
At least I'm not alone.
Also, this movie is the first time I've heard anyone talk about TiVo in at least a decade.
Because he had his Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode saved on it.
Yeah, I'm just like, why is this movie making me feel old?
Because Liam Neeson is 70. And then you got Frank Drebin Sr., quote-unquote, returning in the form of an owl.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought they were going to try and do a Leslie Nielsen deepfake there, and I'm very glad that they did not.
Same. That would have killed it for me.
Oh, 100%.
That would have been an absolute, like, nope, this is a fucking failure of a movie, fuck you. But no, we get reincarnated owl Frank Drebin giving his son a lift, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Shitting on Kane's helmet, because, oh my god, the bit where they're all getting ready to, him and his rich buddies are all getting ready to head to the bunker where they're gonna wait out the fucking violence plague. You think they would have been there and then activated it, but hey,
yeah.
You know, not my evil plan. He goes, you all know how to ride, right, boys? Alright, let's go. And then they all just start veering off because none of them actually know. Amazing. Get ready to gear up for one big fight for the fate of the world between these two fucking quote-unquote apex predators, and then fucking Kane takes one punch to the gut and just immediately folds.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit me in the soft part of my belly, what's wrong with you?
Have you ever been in a fight before?
This is a real fun time.
This is a great movie.
And that's why I've got it in a very good movie.
Mm.
I feel like it's missing something that would make it cinema. I don't know what it is, though.
Less meta jokes about police brutality?
That's probably it.
Mm.
But at the same time, because the movie ends with Frank Drebin Jr. basically going, I guess it just goes to show, aging powerful white men are exactly what this world needs. And I know that's supposed to be a joke, but God. Ugh.
Oh, God almighty.
It hurt. And I know it's supposed to hurt, but...
Yeah.
That's been a pretty good year so far, movie-wise.
Yeah, not bad. Thankfully, we haven't seen anything that goes in the Borderlands category.
No, we might not at this rate.
Yeah. The last movie of this year is going to be something where, like, alright, let's check it out. It's just like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we thought we were safe for 2025, but no.
Can you imagine if it was Wicked? Or, not Wicked. Can you imagine if it was, Weapons?
Oh, that would be funny.
That would hurt me internally.
Yeah, especially since I'm pretty sure you're going to go see that. I don't think I have it in me to see that movie.
That is fair. So, I'm hearing I might be the only one watching a movie this weekend.
Probably.
Cool. Unless you want to go see Freaky
What do you mean
Friday
Benedict Wong is in this?
Yeah, he's the principal.
Oh, that's right. God damn it.
So, Weapons?
How bad was... Oh, what was the other one?
Oh, it was pretty uncomfortable.
Okay. I think I'll still abstain.
Alright, fine. No judgment here.
Mm.
In any case, thanks so much for listening, everybody. You know what to do, you know when to do it. Tip your servers, pay your fucking writers. I already discussed what's happening next week. It sounds like I'm gonna go see Weapons, and that'll probably be it, because I never watched Freaky Friday, I'll confess. And I don't know. Maybe I'll watch Freakier Friday, but also I still want to see The Bad Guys too.
Fair.
But that's neither here nor there, regardless of how sad I am. This has been Under the Bridge with Cody, aka the Scarlet Troll.
I don't like that I laugh at that. And Greg, aka Greg.
No, the delivery was the whole point. The whole point was to make it as absolutely, rude whiplash as possible. We'll catch you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye!